Hi, welcome to Two Ghost Ranch. Today we're going to be making jerky, and we are in our RV kitchen, so we're a little limited on space, so bear with us as we move stuff around. But we are making it using some spices.
It's called High Top's original blend, and you can make it, with slices of meat. Today we're going to do ground meat, which is 3 parts turkey and 1 part pork. We already mixed it up yesterday with the cure and the spices, and we have been chilling it since yesterday. So
that's what they recommend to do, is mix it with the flavorings and then put it back in the refrigerator to chill for 24 hours.
So today we're going to be using the Cabela's, it's called a 15-inch jerky blaster.
And you can show the box if you want.
Basically, it's the tube. We did some that we put on the smoker. We're going to put this stuff in the freeze dry, not the freeze dryer, the dehydrator. So it's the Cabela's brand. It's the biggest one they have, which works out great in some instances and not so great in others, because of the fact that we live in an RV. It's really hard to take the tube and fit it into our fridge if there's some left over and we want to keep it cold. But yeah, so basically we're gonna stuff the tube, and you'll see that, and then we'll put it on the trays. So again, this batch is actually going into the dehydrator.
We already put a batch into the smoker, on the grilled smoker today on our Traeger. Or no, it's not a Traeger. Our old one was a Traeger. It's a Pit Boss.
Not Pit Boss.
Yeah, it's Pit Boss.
Is it Pit Boss?
Yeah, it's a Pit Boss. We put it on our. We got our Traeger broke and we bought a Pit Boss. Anyway, it's a large grill, and we put there's 4 tray smoker, 4 trays on there. They stack. We'll splice that in.
We got that from Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop.
We'll splice in a picture of it right here, so we can see it. And that would be we're gonna do, that's 4 hours on there.
It's somewhere between somewhere between 4 and 5, 6 hours, depending on how slow you smoke it versus cooking it.
So the flavoring is going to be the same. We're going to try some on the smoker. We're going to try some in our dehydrator. The dehydrator is going to take a whole day to do.
Yeah, it's 8 to 15 hours. We've never done it in the dehydrator, and I'm not sure. Again, it's a Cabela's dehydrator, so I'm not sure, because I think it only goes up to 160. I think at the end of it, we're gonna still need to put it in like either the smoker or the oven, just to get it to that 165 degree temperature.
We do use our smoker as a oven quite a lot, because you can set the temperature and you can bake on it, you can cook on it just like you can in an oven typically, because we have an RV oven and RV ovens are pretty terrible. So the size wouldn't work for the trays also. It makes it a lot easier to just take it from the dehydrator or whatever we're using and just put it directly onto there without having to make it into smaller portions for the RV oven, which really doesn't work very well anyway, the oven. So we're working that out, and you'll know by the end of this video what we end up doing.
Yep. And then
want to get started?
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it.
Follow along with us every step of the way. Living off the grid, taking it day by day. Sun come up, we sow the seeds of our love. It's hard work.
So because of the fact that we live in an RV, we use this Dometic fridge or freeze cooler. So you can go down to I believe, let's see, You can go down to
You can go pretty low.
0.
We're gonna do a whole video on this fridge freezer Dometic thing because we use it quite a lot, and it has been a game changer for us in this small space.
Okay, so again, this is the Jerky blaster. I always call it a jerky cannon, but and this particular model with Cabela comes with sausage stuffers, and it comes with a
When'd you get that package?
single edge, and it comes with a double edge.
Show them everything.
Yeah, it just comes with, you know, the double edge, which is, you can see there's 2 tubes coming out of it, and then the sausage, different sausage ones. But the one that we use the most is just a single one. You can see that.
For stuffing it.
Yeah, they have this for stuffing, but I think it just makes more of a mess. And then they have the different brushes for cleaning. So basically, these are the trays for the dehydrator, so we're just going to go across. Just, you know, you want to leave it probably about, I don't know, they say about a ½ inch, but I do about a ¼ inch.
Just so that the air can circulate around it.
Air can circulate. And then it works best if you have 2 people. That way, one can get their hands dirty and keep their hands dirty, and the other person can keep their hands clean for doing the other stuff.
Touching the trays.
So,
should we do this? Should we put some parchment paper down? Let's put some parchment paper down. So if we do make, not touching the counter. Let's do that. So the trays, the counters are clean, but just keeps the mess down a little. All right.
okay, so she's gonna make. It works good if you can just stuff it, but also like if you make like little meatballs, it slides better inside of it. And then they have a little rammer that you can ram down, but it just kind of works best if.
I'll push it down when I get the stuff in. I can push it down. There you go. As I get the ones in. It's a gooey, messy business. I think I'm making them too big.
That's fine. So that's basically how you just fill the cannon with all the little meatballs, and then you just keep pushing it down as we go.
Gets faster as you get going. The meat's really sticky right now. We just took it out of the fridge.
It's best if it's cold. So we set it at 39 degrees, I think it is, that little fridge. Keeps it nice and cold so it
doesn't freeze it.
stays firm, but it doesn't freeze it.
So this is probably the most time-consuming part of it, which is why it's easier to have 2 people. But we're doing a lot today, and that makes it.
So I think we
a
made
lot of
the
meat.
package that we got. It makes, you can split it up. That's a cool thing. They come with like Ziploc bags, so you can take out just a little bit, and it tells you exactly how much per pound. This particular, what we did is 15 pounds of meat, which is the whole contents. So it is the very first time that we've done this many pounds, but I believe that it takes, to get 1 pound of jerky, I believe it's 3 pounds of meat. To make it. So.
We've only ever done it in the smoker.
Yeah,
on the
we
grill.
really like the smoker, but we just figured we'd try this.
And honestly, how much do we usually do on the smoker? About 5 pounds?
Yeah, 5 to 6 pounds, and
it's gone within a day or 2.
Between me and the 2 boys, it's.
And heaven forbid any of our other kids come over or anybody else comes, it is gone. It's just people just snack on it.
We like trying different ones. I know that the Cabela or the Bass Pro Shop, their teriyaki jerky is delicious. It's probably our favorite one. I don't think we've tried the original yet.
We have a packet with multi-flavors in it.
Yeah, this is the original one. But basically...
I think you can buy the packs with the individual ones that you like the best. But we
Yeah,
got
that's
the
what this is.
multi-pack of different flavors just to see which ones we liked better. We're not big on the spicy end of it. Our kids like spicy stuff, but we're not big on the spicy end. And there are a lot of really good spicy ones. So we might try some of those at some point because all of our kids like spicy stuff.
Yeah, I think the multi-pack I think has 5 different flavors, 5 or 6 different flavors. So it kind of gives you a good starting point as far as
So we haven't nailed it down to which ones we like best yet.
So with this, you just push the plunger till the air comes out. You can feel it stop, and then you just pull the trigger, and you can see it coming out, and it makes a nice ribbon. When you get to the end, I just kind of, whoops. My metal trays, I can just scrape the edge. Whoops. I want to try to leave a 1/4 inch gap. I wonder if a knife would work better.
To knock it off at the end.
Yeah. And I just let it ride around the bottom. Just like
This
that.
way?
Yeah.
That works. The plastic trays aren't as easy to knock it off, so we're just going to try this here. And that seems to be working. Again, the two-man job. Two-person job.
So as you can see, that's how we do it. We're not going to bore you with 12 trays of it. So we'll come back after we're all filled, and we'll load them into the dehydrator.
Trays left, so 9 trays.
Well, we're gonna do.
Oh, we'll probably do one more, yeah. So it'll be a total of 10.
So when I squeeze this out, I just kind of let it push the gun around. I put the gun right on the tray and let it drag on the bottom of it. And it just kind of makes a nice uniform ribbon. Right, next tray. Probably last tray.
We had to lock our dogs in the other room because, well, 2 of our dogs in the other room are big ones with the hair, because they are desperate for this meat. But we have our little dog under our feet right now, tripping us as we
In hopes of maybe
Just
getting a little
anything.
treat. I'm sure you wouldn't be disappointed if I dropped something.
We just got one. Fell off my glove. So we figured if we have a full tube, then it makes about 12, maybe 12 and a half of these strips.
How long are these strips of trays?
I don't know. Looks like they're about 12 inches.
Could be bigger than that, but probably around 12, 13 inches, something like that. And it also depends on how thick. On the one I do outside in the smoker, I do them thicker. You can vary the thickness based off of how slow or fast you move on this.
Is it empty?
That's empty.
All right.
So it looks like, from our calculations, is that if we tried to do the whole 15 pounds in the dehydrator, that it would fit it all.
Yeah.
So I was kind of concerned that we would have to do multiple batches on the smoker, because that's a quicker process.
And we were trying to avoid doing multiple batches just because we don't have space.
Yeah.
We don't have space to put the extra stuff, as you saw from our dual fridge. Our RV fridge is not a residential fridge. It's a big RV fridge, but our toy hauler that we live in is almost 12 years old. So it's the old big RV fridges, which is still a pretty good one. It's just not deep. So
it's as wide as a residential. It's just not. It's about half the.
Yeah, half the depth. So a lot of people that we've watched do this on other YouTube videos when we're learning can put these entire trays, or the trays that we used on the smokers, inside their refrigerators, but we don't have that option. So for those of you that are doing this on a small scale, it is possible. Okay, so now we've just adjusted things. We had the
Glass
dehydrator. There we go.
Glass tray going in.
We had it on our table, but we moved it back over here to the counter where it's going to sit while it cooks.
This is called true RV life.
Moving one thing to another to make it work.
Power.
Power.
And time, we're going to do.
The temp too. You can adjust the time and the temp very easily on this machine.
So the temp, we're going to go up to the highest, which I believe is 160. Yeah, 160. And then we're going to go time. It's anywhere between 8 to 15 hours, so I'm just going to go to
15 and then check it.
Yeah, I'll go to like 13. Whatever, we'll do 14. And then hit time twice, and you should be good. So,
yeah, there we go.
and it's running.
All right. Here we go. Now let's see how it goes.
It's looking pretty good. Smell-o-vision would really work good. It's been about, I don't know, 5 hours. They look a little bit overdone, but they don't look too bad. Here they are. These are the smoker ones, by the way. And this is the Pit Boss Platinum KC Combo grill. It's got the griddle on the other side. So we're going to take these out and give them a try. So we just took this in from the smoker. As you can tell, it's the indication that it's done is that it can bend but not necessarily break. It's still pliable. I think it's a little bit thinner than we normally do. I think that even though it's still tender on the inside. But what do you think?
I think it's better than normal beef jerky.
Yeah. So this is the original It's got a good, pretty good flavor. I think we still like the teriyaki better, right?
Definitely.
So, well, we'll check in when the
Air dryer's done.
yeah, whatever that thing is called. So the dehydrator seems to have worked a lot faster than we anticipated, about 7 hours. The instructions said somewhere between 8 and 15, but I think that because it was thinner is the reason why I think it worked faster. We'll open this up. I have it cooling down right now. Seems to be pretty good. They taste a little bit different than the smoked, but not too bad. You can give Nathaniel, would you like to try one? Give your opinion. Is there much difference between that and the smoked one?
I think I like the smoker more, just because of the flavor of the smoke.
The flavor?
Yeah.
Okay. But this definitely is capable of doing a lot more meat in one at one time. So I do like it for that factor. But yeah, we can. The smoker is probably about. It's not doing as much meat, but it's probably about 2 to 3 hours faster. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, all that stuff. If you have any ideas to make it better, leave comments down in the bottom. All right, thank you. Bye.